Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Today I want to share with you guys a Miner Rocket Zap Bait hybrid control deck. And as you can see, we got the Miner and Rocket in there obviously, but we also got 3 Zap Bait cards, the Goblin Barrel, the Skarmy, as well as the Inferno Tower. Now in case you guys don't have the Princess, some other options are stuff like Archers, Mega Minion, Executioner would be really good, or even a Bowler. Really, you want a range support card to fill that spot. But there's the deck itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at one replay, then we'll finish off with some live battles. Alright, so here we are guys, facing off against Seanersley, who is rocking an expensive Hog Rider Elite Barbarians Royal Giant deck. Now, he's going to go ahead here and use his Pump as his opening move in the back left corner there. Thankfully, I can get an equal Elixir trade with my Rocket and also get a free 500 damage done to his tower in the process, so definitely pretty good exchange right there. Now, he tries to go in with a sneaky Hog Rider on the right hand side, and I don't have my Inferno Tower ready, so I have to choose Skarmy or Minions. I use the Skarmy, and as you can see, I also have the Minions selected. I was expecting a Zaspal there, and as soon as the Zaspal went down, I already had the Minions going down to finish off the Hog Rider. Now, I do a greedy Goblin Barrel right there, and he recognizes that, ignores the Goblin Barrel altogether, and goes in with that level 12 Royal Giant. And as you can see, we have no Elixir left to defend here. We're forced to take a massive amount of damage to my tower. Now, I try and sneak in the Miner there to get some chip damage done to that tower while the Royal Giant is beating us down, but he does have the Elite Barbarians ready. Now, fortunately for us, his deck is fairly expensive, and he isn't able to cycle back to his Zaspal, and we are able to protect our Princess with the Skarmy. Now, that was a really important exchange right there, because we countered an 8 Elixir push with the 3 Elixir Skarmy. That was the Elite Barbarians plus the Rage Spell, and what that did was it saved the Princess and forced even more Elixir on defense on his part by him using those 3 Elixir minions. Now, I'm going to go ahead here, split up some minions in the back just to cycle through some cards. I don't want to go too aggressive yet, because I want to wait to see what my opponent does next. He doesn't do anything, so I'm going to try and use a Goblin Barrel here, 1 tile in front of the tower, to hopefully throw him off with the Zap card there, but unfortunately he doesn't fall for it. Now, going to go ahead here, use the Princess to get some further chip damage done and force pressure. He doesn't answer it, so I'm able to do massive damage to that tower with the Princess. Now, notice how I don't use the Rocket immediately as I hit 6 Elixir, and that's because I know he has some fast counter cards like the Hog Rider and the Elite Barbarians. So I want to make sure I always have enough Elixir to defend myself after dropping down the Rocket. So in that case, I waited till 10 before using the Rocket. Now, as you can see there, Princess coming in clutch from across the river there, shooting those minions, allowing the Zaspal to finish them off, allowing my minions to take out the Royal Giant. Now, Skarmy going down there, as you can see, I had the Inferno Tower selected, but seeing as it wasn't needed, I ended up using the Goblin Barrel instead to distract those Elite Barbarians. Now, he's got a Hog Rider coming down here on the right-hand side. The downside to him having both a Royal Giant and a Hog Rider is my Inferno Tower can only answer 1, so I use the Inferno Tower there to take out the Hog Rider. Thankfully, with the minions as well as the Princess, I'm able to take out his Royal Giant. Now, I use the Princess there because I know he's going to use his minions to back up his Royal Giant, and a Princess hit plus Zaspel will kill his minions and allow mine to finish off the Royal Giant faster. Now, we're only at 7 seconds left right here. I'm going to try and go all in for the counter push here to finish off his second tower for my crown chest, but unfortunately, as you can see, we're like a half second too late. 57 health left on his tower. We weren't able to get the 2 crown victory, but we managed to get the win anyways. Let's go ahead here and do some live battles. So here we go, guys. Battle number 1, facing off against this person. Let's see here. Let's do an early Princess drop for some pressure right off the gate here. Let's see here. I have the Zap available for that. Can't Zap that, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and do minions here. Pull him over. We'll wait a second on the Goblin Barrel to see what else he has in his deck. He's got some minions of his own. So we'll counter that. Goblin Barrel right here with a Skarmy. What does he zap? What does he zap? Does he zap the Skarmy? He zaps... No, he's got double spells there, guys. The arrows and the zap spell, but not too bad. Doing another Princess drop here. Keeping the pace high and the pressure up. So, as expected, another Mega Minion. But we might just soak up this Mega Minion damage and try and... Actually, let's use minions here, guys. Minor counter push. What has he got for me? Spending a ton of Elixir here. Not really the wisest of decisions, usually, to spend all of your Elixir like that. So, the Executioner is a good counter to this deck. But, that's why you have the Rocket. The Rocket kills the Executioner outright. So sometimes you have to rely on it to do the work. So we'll kill that. The Executioner will get a couple swings in on my tower. Never mind. It does attack the Inferno. So we're good that way. Now, he's got arrows and zap in his deck. So thankfully we got 3 cards that are spell bait versus just 2. So if I do Goblin Barrel here, he will arrows it. But that really is my only play at this moment here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now with the rocket, what you want to try and do is use your miner over and over again and see if you can't sense a pattern. There we go. Oh no, I was hoping the minions would tank for the Mega Minion, but he's going to come in here with a Hog Rider, maybe. Let's use our miners to defend this. I don't want to use my rocket just yet, because it is a negative trade by itself. But we'll get the miner going back on a counter push right there. Maybe do a... Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. So I'm going to go Inferno Tower right here, because I got a cycle, and it seems like he has the same idea. Now he's got Zap available. We'll do a Zap here with a Princess back here. He's going to arrows that. Do that right there. And I want to try and do a minor rocket push for his Executioner. So we'll do that. Do a miner here. The Executioner goes down right there. So we're good to go for the Executioner there. So we'll wait a second here. Inferno, just as he crosses the river there. And we'll wait a second. Zap all of this. Boom. Skarmy here. Princess back here. That'll take out all of that jazz. And then we'll go in here. We'll ignore the Mega Minion. I want to do a minor Goblin Barrel drop. And we'll see what he does. He's going to go ahead with the Executioner. There we go. We got a couple stabs off. He doesn't have the... Surprisingly, he's got that Tornado spell. First time we've seen it all battle. We'll go ahead and rocket that Executioner. Now, all we need is a second rocket spell to finish off the tower. So we'll go ahead and do this. Minions right here. We'll zap his minions to allow ours to win that exchange. And if we can get a Princess down, we might just go Goblin Barrel, though, for fun. Get that tower down. A couple stabs off. He doesn't let us get any stabs off, so I'm going to go ahead and use this rocket right there to finish it off. Good game to my friend right there. His Hog Rider will not make it to my tower in time, and we have the 1 crown victory. So let's go ahead here and do another battle to finish off the video. Now, the thing with the Miner deck, it's a control deck, so you really have to play patiently and figure out what kind of cards your opponent has in their deck and what counters he has to your cards, and use your cards appropriately. If he has a Zap in his hand at that moment, and you know he has it, don't use a Skarmy to counter the Hog Rider. So let's go Skarmy here, as well as Inferno. Just because I don't know if he has a Zap available. He does, so the Inferno Tower works out to be good in the end. So, almost max level Royal Giant, guys. Now, the Inferno Tower is a strong counter to Royal Giant, but a level 8 Inferno is balanced against a level 10 Royal Giant. And the reason that's important is because the way the Inferno Tower works, let's go Miner right here, is it takes time to get to maximum DPS, and with a level difference like that, sometimes the Inferno Tower does end up dying before it reaches maximum DPS because of the level difference. So we'll Princess that. He's going to start getting set up for a Royal Giant push on the left-hand side, I believe, to support his Princess. So the Princesses should trade out there. She'll turn around and shoot them, but he's going to zap it anyways, which is perfect for me, because now his Log and his Zap are out of rotation, so we can go ahead and do a Skarmy right here to counter this Royal Giant. And with him not having a Zap or a Skarmy in there, that is actually a decent Elixir exchange versus having to use the Inferno Tower. So, Prince is going to come in there, go ahead with a Miner right here to kill the Princess, and then we'll do, that'll kill that. We'll zap the Skarmy here, boom. There we go. Now we're playing really aggressive right there, so I want to pull it back a bit and chill out. He does have a Zap back in rotation, so maybe we can do a Goblin Barrel here to force the Zap spell. If he doesn't use Zap spell here, then we are kind of screwed over. But there we go, guys. So, we have the Skarmy now for the Royal Giant, which is good. But we don't want to use it just yet, so I want to split up some minions back here. He might try and do a more of a beatdown style push with his Royal Giant by using it in the back. So we'll have to be prepared for that. Go ahead here with a Miner right there. What has he got for it? So we'll Princess right here. That'll kill the minion horde, hopefully. We're going to do Inferno Tower here once it crosses. This here. Once he zaps, then we'll do Skarmy. There we go. So we'll Skarmy this. Zap the tower there. Boom. There we go. doing work. And it is a slow and tedious process, guys. When there is a bit of a card level difference, it is kind of slow and tedious. So we'll do that. That'll kill that. He's going to log that for sure. Miner here. Goblin Barrel as well. Use minions here. Kill that princess. There we go. And we just got to zap this minion horde on a counter push, and we should be good to go. There we go. Boom. Kill that. Do another princess right here. Have the Inferno Tower right here. Miner here. Now he does have his zap for the Inferno, so once he zaps it, we'll go ahead and use his Skarmy. He's not going to zap it though. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Go ahead and split up some minions here. We'll see if we can't throw the Goblin Barrel back here. Princess here. Skarmy right here. Miner over here. Now we might end in a draw because, I don't know, sometimes we get draws in ladder. But we'll do that. That'll kill that. We'll zap this. Boom. Kill the princess, please. Princess will do work right there. Let's do Goblin Barrel right here. Does he zap it? He does. Okay. So we'll Skarmy here. Let's go for a final Miner Rocket push here, guys. Miner Rocket going all in here. What has he got for me? There we go, guys. Miner Rocket to finish the game off. Good game to my friend Pavel. There we go. 29 trophies. Silver chests. Alright, so let's do one more battle to finish this video off, guys. That was pretty fluky there at the end. But sometimes pretty tough facing off against those tanky, because a World Giant at Tournament Standard isn't too tough. But when it's higher level a bit, versus like my Skarmy, versus my Miner, versus my Tower, and stuff like that, it is a bit tanky. So let's do that. Wish I had my Princess in rotation there, but we don't. Let's go in with a Miner right here. Inferno here. We'll use a Skarmy to surround this little bugger back there. He's going to activate his King Tower, unfortunately. The Tornado is a pretty hard counter to this deck right here. In fact, if you face off against people that have multiple spells, multiple efficient spells, like Zap and Log in their deck, it's hard to use this deck. And I even faced somebody that had Zap, Log, and Tornado in his deck, and it was a nightmare to try and use this deck, trust me. So we're going to rocket this Executioner right here. Should kill it flat out. Boom, there we go. And I want to cycle back to my Inferno Tower. So, let's go. He's going to go Giant here. I don't have my Inferno Tower back in rotation just yet. But thankfully that Dark Goblin getting up in front there. Can we do Inferno right here now? Yes, there we can. But he's out-cycling us for sure, and that's the problem, guys. He's going to fireball the Princess down. The Inferno should tank the Mega Minion long enough there. But we need to sit back a bit on Elixir. We spent too much earlier on, and I can definitely feel him slowly out-cycling us. And what really happened there was the Rocket against the Executioner. That's kind of what really did it, because it is a 4 versus 6 trade. So let's try to not do that next time. We'll try and get value next time we do it. Right here, we can't really surround this guy, can we? So let's do this. Do a Princess right here. We can't surround... We cannot surround the Executioner yet. It will get fixed in the update. If you guys don't know, that bug will get fixed, and you will be able to use the Skarmy to surround an Executioner and kill him. So let's chill out here. Let's use an Inferno Tower for this. Kill that Tombstone, please. Thank you, minions. There we go. Get in there. Do a Miner right here. Skarmy right here. He's going to use Executioner there. So I want to just rocket this Executioner again, even though I said don't do it. Gonna rocket that right there. Boom. Oh, we missed the Executioner, guys. It stopped for the he stopped for the skeletons there, which kind of really is gonna do us over there. No, don't. What? Oh, it kills it. Okay, minions here. Do a Goblin Barrel Miner drop right here. Come on, stab. No, not enough, guys. Zap this as a kill. Yes, it does. Wait for the Executioner to lock on. Then we'll do this. Kill that Executioner, please. Goblin Barrel right here. Wait a second. Stab. Miner Rocket, guys, for the win here. Zap. There we go, guys. We came out with a win. Good game. Even though I missed a rocket there against the Executioner, we still managed to come out with a win. That was a bad play by myself, though. I didn't expect the Executioner to stop for those skeletons, but nonetheless, there we go, guys. That is the end of the video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.